I'm going to show you a way to add some more control over the change. So I configured Salter to automatically go ahead and open a pull request in order to approve this change. What are we seeing in the screen? We're seeing, first of all, that these are the 4 configuration elements that are stayed for deployment. All of these are additions. But I cannot deploy right now because we have a pull request which is pending. For those of you who are unfamiliar, pull request is a mechanism to review changes in GitHub. We support all the different Git providers. So I clicked on that link from Salto and got to GitHub. And we can see that, well, that's the change. And we can see the actual content, everything that is part of this change. This is linked back to that deployment in Salto, but we see that a review is required. All right, so let's assign a reviewer. I'm going to assign our trusty Knuckles McKnuckle to review this change request. Knuckles is logged in here on this other browser. Let's just refresh this screen. All right, we can see that there's a review required on this pull request. I'm going into there. We can see that Gil requested my review on this pull request. So I'm going to add my review. It looks good to me. So I'm going to review those changes. Looks good to me. Approve. And I just need to move something from Zoom here. All right. And I can submit my review. All right. So this pull request is the changes are approved. And we can go back. We can see that also in that GitHub account, it is approved. And when we go back to Salto, we can see that right now it's ready for deployment because it was approved. We could have also deployed it automatically, by the way, as part of a CI/CD pipeline. But now that it's approved, I'm just going to click deploy and push. Salto warns me that I'm deploying to a sensitive environment, to my production environment, that we're about to deploy these 4 new elements. I'm clicking deploy now, and that's basically it. Salto now is using the APIs to deploy those changes, and will merge also the changes on the Git side. It typically takes like a minute. All right, deployment successful. Everything was deployed. And it is syncing now back with Okta, making sure that everything was deployed correctly. Everything was deployed correctly. And now it is also pushing those changes back to GitHub. Push to GitHub, and we can see those changes back in GitHub.